Yes, sir. Oh, I moved the whole desk. Man, y'all see what I'm representing? We gotta stop the Jalen Hurts hate, bro. Immediately, bro. He's literally the top. He's top 5 QBs in the league, and he's not full. He's not 5, 4, 3, or 2. He's the best QB in the league, bro. Come on now, y'all seen it. Y'all feel me? But listen, if y'all haven't realized already, man, I cut my hair, bro. You see? Yeah. Time for a new beginning. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Let me know what y'all think. But we finna put the hat on because we gotta represent the. Today we finna react to movies I hate to live in. So without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification, and let's get right to the reaction, man. Let's go.
You know, growing up, I always wanted to be in movies. Not like an actor. I mean like in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I thought were super cool to live in actually aren't. So that's what I'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some movies I'd hate to live in. Yeah, new little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most. First one up, Avengers, or every Marvel movie. As much as I love superheroes, you gotta be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the slightest bit about Marvel, you know these dudes deal with planetary threats, no joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York gets the worst of it. NYC is like the punching bag or like the 1960s wife of the MCU. This city does not catch a break. And on top of the usual stuff New York already got to deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU, they also got to deal with constant alien invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to
Yeah, I don't know who that shadow character was, my nigga. Listen. I'm tapped in with the superheroes and the MCU and stuff like that, but I ain't that tapped in. I ain't never seen that shadow figure ever in my life. And first, listen. You gotta like he said, you gotta be an idiot to want to be in Avengers, bro. All they do is destroy shit. They barely save the city, my nigga. I'm pretty sure somebody's catching a stray because Hulk want to take somebody new Mercedes Benz 2025 by the way and toss it in the air. Like, my nigga, it's possible that you can get hit by your own Mercedes Benz, bro. That's the crazy part. Like, they do more destroying than saving. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I would despise being in an Avengers movie. Like, I feel bad for all civilians, my nigga. Like, bro, you just bought your new apartment and that joint got destroyed because Thor got slammed into it by some metal snake. Come on, dog.
a New Yorker, that last one probably sounds like the most regular one. If you were about to be teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already. And I already live here. Yep. It's not like if I got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last. Cause it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No. I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alleyway with Sentry. What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is, it wouldn't even have to be Thanos either. Because as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blick. So one of these street ser villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too. And I'ma have to. Yeah, just keep me in regular NYC, bro. It's not worth it. I'ma be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino was curb stomping me. Next up, I got a movie that might be even scarier because of how real it's starting to feel. iRobot. We all know this one. Movie set in the future, 2035, 10 years from now, where robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver packages for us, cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets clean and even work with the police to ensure crime rates stay low. These things are everywhere doing any and everything for us. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Huss? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Robots doing everything for us? That sounds great. That's wrong. This is terrifying. Because aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from WALL-E, these things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What? Bro, I know I'm not.
That's where you sadly mistaken, bro. Thinking that robots can't hurt humans, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it takes one phenomenal hacker and all that is just, not to mention they're learning throughout the like, you know what I'm saying? They getting updates, DLCs, all that. all that. And it's gonna get to a point where they start to develop emotions. And if you piss off a robot, my nigga, you're cooked. If you make a robot mad, bro, that's bro. Just go ahead and make your will. Right there, right there. Just right there while you standing. Just make your will. Come on, I would not want to live in iRobot at all, bro.
Tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only living with them, but saying they can't commit crimes? What? Man, I've known my Siri for 10 plus years and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing? But that's how it is for some reason in this world. People trust and love these robots. So they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And if you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Could you imagine how out of control this could get? If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up?
So I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the donuts from... He's got a weapon!
That would happen every single time and they would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there because those are just hypotheticals. This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into some water. And when a robot came to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car. RIP. Meaning, even when they're trying to help, these things can still leave you to die. So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child. Bro, finally made a right choice. But dang, that's messed up. What if that was my kid? I'd be pissed. Like, you're a robot. You can't like go gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire. That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky, an AI system built to protect people. Built to protect people, huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no paid time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Bro, this is exactly why I hope our world does not become like this. Cause if I worked a long 20-year career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil drink. Screw loose having. Command listening. Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff.
Hey, yo, what in the world was that, bro? Oh, hey, nah, this guy's hilarious, bro.
Is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read in school. Nah, who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s. So, you know, dark times, dark books. And in this world, society sucks. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't like, oh, cameras on the street, phone activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like a big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it that just watches you. Like, pause? But it's still...
Bro, what if you want to get busy, bro? You know what I'm saying? What if it's like 3 a.m. and you know what I'm saying? You gotta go handle business. And he's just sitting there watching. And the nigga watching actually just want to sit there and watch. Watch you just sitting there going to town. See? Yeah, no, I couldn't live it. It's gloomy and you get no privacy. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Just nuke the whole city, bro.
It gets worse, because this society in 1984 doesn't promote individuality even in the slightest bit. Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do that. Any dreams, thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty, because their whole motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it? Pause! And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality. This is so messed up. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
That's what it reminds me of. Now, after all that stuff I just told you, you honestly think I don't want to live here? Hell nah. I'll take Thanos snapping away my local Ock over this stuff. That's why all things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag in states to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, no issues means we ain't there yet. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify? Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on Marvel Rivals, bro, they over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mentions. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing would just get old, especially because it's so random.
Man, I would love to be in High School Musical, bruh. The love was real. Everything, it was so carefree to sing it. Like, come on now. Listen, I'm really pissed off because for some reason I thought high school was gonna be what High School Musical was, but it was not that. You got niggas getting into fights at 7 a.m. Like, I understand you had to wake up at like 6 a.m. to get ready to come to school. But mad enough to put your hands on, like, bro, you have enough energy to fight at 7 in the morning? That's crazy. Hey, bro, take me to High School Musical, bro. It's all peace and harmony, singing, and typical heartbreaks. You know what I'm saying? You could just sing it out, and then you'll be all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Disney producer's gonna bring in the next fine shit, and you're gonna be a-okay, bro. Come on, I will not be mad at being High School Musical. Come on, I take that over real high school any day.
You just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom, you have to rush out to go and sing "We're All in This Together." You didn't even get to wipe any of the Conjuring films. I don't even gotta explain this one. Nah, I'm good. Secret Life of Pets, pretty self-explanatory too. And then The New War of the Worlds. Bro, the special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst movies. This movie is garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, "Damn!" And now, the movie I'd hate to live in the most. Sinners. Alright, I don't think this one will be the worst one, just wanted to hype it up a bit, but still, it would be very scary to live in. This movie, if you ain't watch it, 10 out of 10. At first I thought it was a 9, but nah, it's a 10. This movie, if you ain't watch it, is based in the 30s down in Mississippi, which already, horrible start. But the scariest thing about this movie, if you're living there, isn't the time period it's set in, it's the fact that this world has vampires. Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I first thought they would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually the opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here, would be even scarier. With a mean or racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised,
Bro, I was so mad when they turned her into a vampire, bro. Bro, I would be so, bro. I could not live in Sinners, bro. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. Dog, bro. If my girl get turned into a vampire right in front of my face, bro, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then not only that, you see your girl biting on your brother, killing your brother, turning your brother into a vampire. It's just heartbreak back to back. Everybody just dying. Get turned into Yeah, nah, bro. Screw this. Screw that. I don't want to be in Sinners, bro.
singing me a song and offering me money? Well, of course you can stay the night. Come on in. And it'd be raps for me. And even if that wasn't the case, I would not be able to avoid these dudes. Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I actually don't even know how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a 1930s Derek is definitely gonna be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights we definitely gonna get a Sammy-like singer who's gonna attract the vampires, and it's gonna be the same story all over again. Sammy. Yeah, living here, I'm good off that. Even all this vampire stuff aside, like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s. If I'm not going to a juke, what the frick is there to do in the 30s? I might just die from boredom. I see why all people did back then was just pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times either, especially as a Dominican dude or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any exceptions. Talking about some, hold on now, wait a second, Chuck. Put the noose down. I think this one's Caribbean. Nah, they don't care. They don't discriminate. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. They just trying to meet their quotas. So sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good. But I might dress up as one of the twins for Halloween. Who's trying to help me find the clothes? That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this time. And this one isn't a might. I'm definitely doing a sequel to this video. I had so much fun making it. Comment down below some movies you'd hate to live in. And comment down below some movies you guys want to see me do in part 2. It's definitely happening, I'm telling you.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. Listen. Definitely not the Avengers, bro. I'm telling y'all. Definitely not the Avengers, and definitely not Sinners, bro. Those the two main ones that I'm off the yeah, never ever. But yeah, though, if y'all enjoyed the video, man, like, comment, subscribe, man, turn on post notifications, and comment what movies y'all would like to be in, and comment what movies y'all would hate to be in. You feel me? I love y'all. Keep God first and chase y'all dreams. I love y'all. See you next video, man. Peace.